Step back in time with me, not to the age of Tyrannosaurus Rex, but much, much further, to the Late Jurassic period. About 150 million years ago, the world is a vast, arid floodplain, crisscrossed by shallow rivers. And here, in this ancient landscape, a true king reigns. Long before T-Rex, there was another alpha predator, a hunter so effective, so dominant, that it shaped the very ecosystem around it. This is the story of Allosaurus, the different lizard, and how it became the apex predator of its time. So, what made Allosaurus so special? You might picture a smaller, less impressive version of a T-Rex, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Allosaurus was a masterpiece of predatory, reaching lengths of up to 12 meters, or nearly 40 feet, and weighing over 2 tons. It was a formidable beast, but size alone doesn't make you a king. The secret to Allosaurus's success lies in a unique combination of its anatomy and its hunting strategy. It wasn't just about brute force, it was about lethal precision. Let's start with the business end. The skull. The skull of an Allosaurus is a fascinating piece of natural engineering. Unlike the bone-crushing jaws of a T-Rex, the Allosaurus's bite was surprisingly weak for its size. Scientists estimate its bite force was less than that of a modern divine. So, how could it take down giant sauropods like Diplodocus or armored Stegosaurus? The answer is in how it used its head. The skull was incredibly strong, yet lightweight, full of large openings called fenestrae, which reduced its weight without compromising its structural integrity. This design turned the entire skull into a weapon. Instead of biting down and holding on, many paleontologists believe Allosaurus hunted like a living hatchet. It would open its jaws incredibly wide up, to 90 degrees and use its powerful neck muscles to slam its upper jaw down onto its prey. Its teeth were not thick, bone-crushing pegs like a Instead, they were long, sharp, and recurved, like a set of serrated steak knives. These teeth were designed for slicing through flesh, not shattering bone. Imagine the scene. An Allosaurus rushes a young It doesn't try to wrestle it to the ground. Instead, it delivers a series of powerful, slashing bites. Each bite creates a massive, bleeding wound. The Allosaurus didn't need to win the fight in a single move. It could wound its victim and then wait, letting blood loss and shock do the heavy lifting. This Hatchet-Bite strategy was a highly efficient way to tackle prey much larger than itself, without risking serious injury in a prolonged struggle. It was a macabre, but brutally effective hunting method. But Allosaurus might have had another trick up its sleeve, one that truly solidified its position at the top of the food chain. Teamwork. While direct evidence of pack hunting is hard to find in the fossil record, the clues are compelling. At sites like the Cleveland-Lloyd Dinosaur Quarry in Utah, the remains of dozens of Allosaurus individuals have been found together. Why were so many of these apex predators gathered in one place? One popular theory is that these were the aftermath of a predator trap. Picture a struggling herbivore stuck in the mud of a drying riverbed. The scent of distress attracts one Allosaurus, then another, and another. A frenzy ensues as the predators compete for the easy meal, and in the chaos, some of them also become trapped in the treacherous mire. This scenario suggests a level of social behavior. While it might have been a chaotic it also hints that these animals tolerated each other's presence, at least when a large food source was available. Now, let's take this a step further. If they gathered for a carcass, could they have coordinated to create one? Hunting in packs, even loosely organized ones, would have been a game changer. A single Allosaurus was a threat. A group of them, they would be an unstoppable force, capable of systematically targeting and overwhelming even the largest and most well-defended sauropods roaming the Jurassic plains. One Allosaurus could distract a massive herbivore, while others rushed in from the sides, delivering their signature slicing bites. This cooperative hunting would have allowed them to secure a food source so large it could feed the entire group for weeks. This combination of a specialized hatchet-like bite and the potential for pack hunting tactics made Allosaurus the undisputed ruler of its domain. It was perfectly adapted to its environment and the prey within it. It didn't need bone-crushing jaws because it had a more efficient method. It was a predator that relied on speed, agility, and a terrifyingly effective cutting technique. The reign of Allosaurus lasted for millions of years, a testament to its evolutionary success. It wasn't just a placeholder waiting for T-Rex to arrive. It was a dominant force, a true alpha predator that defined the terror of the Jurassic period. So, the next time you think of a giant carnivorous dinosaur, remember the original king. Remember the different lizard with its hatchet head and serrated teeth, a predator that ruled the arid plains of the late Jurassic with brutal efficiency. Allosaurus proves that there's more than one way to be an apex predator. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back to the age of dinosaurs. What do you think? Was Allosaurus a lone hunter or a pack animal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do UNT forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do UNT miss our next prehistoric adventure. Until next time, stay curious.